Welcome everybody to Boots Bowl 2022. Good morning to those of you out west and a good afternoon to those joining us on the East Coast. My name is John Harrison, up in the booth with Peter Flinchkin, and we're here at the Warrior Canine Connection headquarters in Maryland, just outside of DC, coming to you from the WCC network. Peter, I'd say it's a pretty beautiful day for a game of football, or just plain old puppy watching. Looks like some of the players are taking the field for a warm-up, and we have a moment before the coin toss, so let's talk about the teams. In blue, we have the Blue Stars going head-to-head with the Red Devils. And would you know it, Peter? These players are all first-draft picks, and more uniquely is that they're all siblings. It's a pretty rare opportunity for a bunch of siblings to all make it to the big game. Okay, Peter, here it is, the coin toss. Tails. Blue Stars ball. And our first personal foul of the game? What would you even call that, Peter? Cider, our future service dog supervisor, is officiating the game today. Let's see if the call stands. The goalposts certainly aren't standing. Peter, you know, I don't know that we ever had a resolution from that last foul or the goalpost infraction or whatever you want to call it. Perhaps the officials will need to request a change to the official game rules after this one. Folks, don't forget to subscribe to WCC's YouTube channel. Just give Warrior Canine Connection a search on YouTube and you'll find a growing number of videos fresh with new content. Well, let's see, we have a nice overhead view of our sky cam overlooking the pups there. I'll say the folks and staff down there on the field, they are probably feeling pretty lucky to have that protective glass there. Otherwise, these players might just run all over the staff on the sidelines. You know, I understand the tensions of sibling rivalry, but it's pretty bad when you're on the same team. I'd like to see a little bit more teamwork from the Red Devils there, or the Blue Stars are going to certainly take advantage. And I'm not sure, Peter, if that's an ineligible player downfield. Nope, it looks like they're just taking a timeout. To give you a little info about the Boots Bowl, these guys and gals are just starting their journey as a service dog in training. And as some of the folks in our military community might be familiar with, is that these new recruits are referred to as boots. And as they demonstrate skills, they rank up. So with the term Puppy Bowl being synonymous with dog adoptions, it's WCC's hope that the Boots Bowl will be recognized as purpose-bred future service dogs. And coming up in a few minutes is our halftime puppy parent show, so I hope all of you will stay tuned for some amazing testimonials. You know, it's one of the most selfless acts I've ever seen. And that's the half, folks. Let's get a peek at the life of a puppy parent, and we'll be back to see you after the half.
I'm Tammy Crozier.
Hi, I'm Bill Crozier, Tammy's husband.
And this is our service dog in training that we have currently, Tisha.
Hi, I'm Brandon Deem and I'm a puppy parent.
And I'm Celeste Deem, co-parent of Johnny.
I'm Catherine. I am a puppy parent, and this is Tina. And she is a almost 4-month-old service dog in training. I'm a full-time student, so we'll go to campus. She's more popular than I am. I walk in and they're like, "Hi Tina, how are you today?" I'm like, she's good. I'm good too.
We have the benefit of puppy sitters when we need to go away and we can't take Johnny with us. We have the benefit of Facebook groups.
Well, for me, it's about the veteran, because that's, where I'm wanting to make my contributions back to the military. But I know with Warrior Canine Connection, they're counting all the lives that are touched. And that's definitely, the case with us, and as we see with others too.
If you attend graduation, see the impact our dogs are making, there's just no way you can keep them from that. It is tough, but it is completely and totally worth it.
I shed tears, I'm not gonna lie, but ultimately it just feels very rewarding.
The best analogy that I can come up with is it's like being a little league coach, right? You've got your kids, you love your kids, you're excited, but your job is to get them ready for something greater. And you take pride in that when it happens and you get to see them move on.
I think for me it's rewarding, and the reason is just giving back to service members. It's pretty important to me.
Learning is something fun and exciting for us to do together. Was a really big thing that I think all puppy parents should just take going into it. It's supposed to be fun.
Well, Peter, we're back. The players are on the field. That was a wonderful thing to hear about the puppy parent experience. We hope that the message will encourage others to join WCC's no-fail mission. It is not an easy task, but it is extremely rewarding. It's important to note that our dogs are placed at zero cost to veterans and their families. So if you have a veteran in your life who you think could benefit from the program, or are one yourself, we hope that you'll reach out and consider applying for a dog. An incredible thing about our dogs ranking up, it's about their training and their puppy parents coming to classes once a week to ensure that they're getting the best support on their nearly 2-year journey to becoming an assistance dog. Hey, looks like the staff reset the posts, but with this many new players on the field going after literally everything, I don't know that it's going to matter much, Peter. Those will not stay up long. WCC places dogs with veterans for mobility, TBI, PTSD, MST, and they're also placed with facilities, organizations and institutions that serve veteran populations, and as military family support dogs as well. For those dogs who change careers, they often go to other organizations. Most recently there was one placed with Capitol Park Police, Search and Rescue, and of course, with the priority for military families when released as a pet. Well, there you go. Reset, and seconds later, it's back on the ground. Wow. Special thanks and shout out to all of our volunteers, the canine care staff, whelping, all the amazing organizations that come out for days of service. WCC could not do any of this without you. Peter, these young players are going to have to get used to their equipment. As they grow up and continue their training, they're gonna be in vests, and that's a pretty clear indicator that the dog is working. Looks like there's another timeout. How about we go over some stats, Peter? WCC has a pretty significant record so far. They have over 5,600 veterans served, 23,000 plus hours of animal-assisted therapy provided to service members and veterans. Looks like with 100 assistance dogs placed so far, and would you know it, another 100 plus dogs currently in training, 104 here. I can only imagine that the next 10 years is going to be more significant with the growing level of support. I can't wait to hear the stories of those veterans and how their lives are impacted. Peter, a really amazing part of the Puppy Cam is that it's created a great community of supporters known as the Extreme Puppy Watchers, or EPWs for short. For those not familiar with the Puppy Cams, they're streaming 24 hours a day, courtesy of explore.org. Peter, looks like number 11 is licking the ball towards the finish line as teammate number 47 up for the assist. We have a defender trying to catch up, number 20, but he's too late. Touchdown, Blue Stars. Wow. And with no time left on the clock, that's game, folks. What an exciting game packed full of puppy action, wouldn't you say, Peter? Peter? Have I been by myself the whole time? Well, that's game day, folks. We hope you have a safe and pleasant weekend. Please consider connecting with us on all of the social platforms, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and for all of that exclusive content showcasing the journey of our service dogs from birth to graduation. Our no-fail mission depends on you, and we really appreciate your time joining us today, and we'll see you next time, folks.